Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
The Earthshaker to enable him to rotate.
They've got plenty of magic damage though, which is the thing I'm worried about. I don't hate this Doom pick. Do you? I think it's fine. You get it onto the Faceless.
Calculate how Neon are playing this lane.
They're going to try and connect these two creep waves together. It doesn't look like they'll be able to, but I mean, oh, bottom lane. Actually, they get that first blood onto MKS. Nicely done. Coming through, giving him a little dance step. They have are you like the Primal Beast to catch the backlines, to enable the Faceless Void to come in and get off that perfect Chronosphere. So to me, RSG's lineup just feels like it makes a lot more sense in cohesion.
And down bottom.
And top.
MKS looking to get aggressive onto Enryu. See if they're going to have the
Seth's
damage
actually
for the
getting dived
moment. Yeah, Seth gets killed up top. Down bottom, Enryu, he also goes down. The ability still on cooldown for Jar Bomb Bomb with the Scatter Blast. Not available for another fire, but you see RSG able to hit back in particular top lane. That's the important lane to give some bonus gold and experience over to Xiao Yu.
Yeah, sure. Oh, very importantly. Oh, actually, what's happening in this bot side? Some lucky bashes coming through from MKS, and another couple just coming through. Sometimes, you know, Gaben's on your side a little bit more than others. And I was about to say on that top side as well, you got the deny onto the flag bearer attempt down bottom. Really emphasizes the need that you gotta find Roger, right? And I don't feel like you're going to have the reaction time to be able to come through to save it. Actually, just dive it straight in.
Look at that! Excellent! It doesn't matter how deep you can dive if they got the control to answer you. And now look at the Morphling! Fortune Soul! He dodged the corner!
He got out!
Oh, Fortune Soul! That was beautiful. They still lose
they might find
the T1 tower. But Enryu's going to look to waltz on forward. They've got the vision to hold back Roger. Xiao Yu is bodyguarding, trying to protect the Omni as best as possible.
Oh, play hard!
Play hard! Clipping onto 3, just walked into the middle, but there was no damage follow-up. As MKS time walks back into the reveal, is going to try and deal with Fortune Soul, but Official will buy it some time. The waveform's still on cooldown for the moment, so they're going to drop the Mortimer Kisses. They need every single little bit of damage they can find, but Fortune Soul, he will still go down. The sidesteps are not enough for Excellent. He started the fight, and he'll end it onto the Earthshaker's life.
Even just slamming the creeps down, showed him who's boss. That tier 2 tower. He hadn't revealed on the map, so...
Bottom lane, Enryu. They're going to miss on the charge, but still, they'll have the Mortimer Kisses into the Pulverized combination. Enryu doesn't have a point in the Infernal Blade to be able to cancel the ultimate out of Jar Bomb Bomb, but maybe his just raw health is enough for him to be able to sidestep this. Gets the Doom before they succeed on the kill, but there's no follow-up. That's a Doom expended onto the Primal Beast, and RSG, they're here to turn it around. They want to smoke and take another fight.
How
do they get the jump though? It's a silence into the chrono. They're in, and they'll have plenty of damage. You got the pure from the purification, and the right clicks from MKS. That's a big kill onto Fortune Soul. Radiant just scouts out a 4-man smoke from Neon, so they know exactly what is happening. Look at Jar Bomb Bomb's positioning. Let's get a double fish play hard. Gonna try and step in with the Acro Slam. Clips onto 2, but the damage is non-existent. They haven't killed anyone off yet. And Ryu using a defensive BKB, but they'll still chase him down. Off to the right side though. Avatar Mode was able to fly over to the cliff line, getting the lasso onto the Faceless Void. And now once again, the fissures coming up from play hard, giving Fortune Soul an opportunity to start to stack up the damage on the Morphling. They've also spied out Roger to the right side, but the stuns are lacking to control the Omni Knight. The Omni Knight now, Neon, they've got to get out. You cannot stick around now even to fight into the Aegis advantage as they just catch up to the Morphling. A waveform's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. Can they close the distance though from RSG? They're considering about entering the high gun with the first hit bash, but it won't be the fissure that holds them back. But MKS, they've got no response to the lasso, dragging him deeper inside the base of Neons. But Excellent and Xiao Yu, they're nearby to try and protect him. Silon's going to jump into the middle, buying some valuable seconds for MKS to reposition, but again, the fissures from play are just stopping them in their tracks. And now Neon, they want to look to enter the high gun. They know they've got the numbers advantage.
If you're only going to lose one, though, for a buyback on the enemy Morphling, you're going to be incredibly happy with that. Roger just trying to get himself in the safer position.
Okay,
Nice
yes, the
lane
catch
break
up
coming
still,
through.
the cookie in!
Oh,
Xiaopon! The cookie on to 2, jumping over, what a leap from the Snapfire! And now Sam would be brought down as well, as they were kiting them further out of the map, playing around their own vision, and RSG turn it around in a heartbeat.
It's going to be at minimum the tier 3 tower going down.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Roger's getting really goddamn close to this scepter as well. Oh, BKB, they're going to jump in. Chrono, a bit awkward, but at least they put the Mortimer Kisses to target down the Batrider. And now as soon as it expires, Excellent still playing with multiple abilities to chase on forward. Enru has casted the Doom out into the Omni Knight, so that's able to secure the kill onto Roger. But the cookie again, man! Xiaopon, what are you doing to them? I suppose Snapfire can't be making this many plays, but still the Void. In a bit of trouble for the moment, the Echo Slam along with the damage from Enryu will get the kill onto MKS, and that'll be enough. I think it'll...
Find Cookie as well. I like it. Just predicting where Fortune Soul might be looking to move, but I mean, this is a tale as old as time, right? Morph Shaker, it's the way to come back into a game. Remember back with TNC, even like 30k behind. Roger has to be a little bit careful here. He's very deep.
Jump in. Oh, what's Omni Knight out to the right side? They're able to get Roger. So at least the Omni Knight's killed off. A great positioning, the Tombstone as well. It's actually a decent start to the fight from Neon, but they've got to be cautious if they group up. The Chrono's still on cooldown for the moment to the south side. They've been able to catch up the Snapfire as well as Fortune Soul waveforms into the middle. He's lacking mana, so it's going to look to play around with the Faceless Void to time walk out to the east, and they're okay, Neon. They found 2 pickoffs onto some key supports. They're looking to chase down more. Gotta see Xiao Bonbon. They've got so much information to play with. What's it called, Neon? Who do you target? You need to see Roger before you jump. They're finally gonna get a glimpse of the Omni Knight. So Enryu jumps into the middle, but they haven't brought him down just yet. Off to the left side, the Pulverize is out. Primal B target downstairs, so both teams recognizing the importance of the supports, but Roger, he's going to bite back, but more importantly, a Chrono
Echo in one.
clipping onto the Morphling. Playhard's going to look to buy in some time, but the bashes coming out too fast from MKS. They can chain control the Morphling and make sure there's no escape once the bubble expires.
Oh, perfect Echo Slam coming through from Playhard, the newest recruit. See if he's able to turn back the clock. Obviously, he was a big part of Neon's most successful.
They see Enryu. Double 4-star, Pogo forward, back and forth, but MKS is in with the Chrono. On to 2. They've got the fort for the exorcism on the outskirts, but Enryu just makes it back inside the fountain. With the buyback coming up for the Undying as well, they're going to look to try and get back in on Neon, knowing the Chrono's on cooldown. As Avatar mode once again finds a jump onto the Omni Knight. They're going to have to damage his target to the backline. Play hard. The Echo onto 3 will give them the opportunity to kill the Omni Knight, and now they can look to chase down more as Fortune Soul. An aggressive waveform to the high ground, but they're going to be cautious, though, because RSG, they're still playing with the Aegis advantage as MKS, look at the space he's making. Just throwing away multiple members of Neon, and now they can go back in with the Cookie, clipping the Doom, and MKS, it doesn't even matter, because it's Excellent down to the south onto multiple members of Neon. As RSG, it always seems like they know when they can go back in team.
Yeah. Well, he's got it now. They're going to go for this last-ditch attempt to smoke coming through. 10 seconds left on the Chrono, but... well, you've already lost the melee, Rex, my die.
Oh no, Enryu gets a double war stomp. Doom's going to be out as well, but instantly the Guardian Angel is not going to go to the low ground with the Cookie, but it might not matter as RSG look like they are so far ahead with the instant Pulverize, stopping the lasso in its tracks. As Avatar mode will not escape, and Excellent wants to put more members of Neon into the grave. Gonna be cautious though. He's not playing with some heroes behind him. Kind of bait the Omni Knight to show their positioning, but you are that far behind where you don't have the room to make that play.
It's rough, for sure. This could be the smoke
They see Fortune Soul
coming through. Yeah, with the vision.
Okay, he got the attribute shift off at least. We'll see if he's going to be able to survive long enough once the Chrono expires, but the Pulverize for the chain control.
just
in,
the Omni.
targeting down with the Omni Knight, but Megas are soon on the cards as RSG. It's a well worth the sacrifice of the Omni, and it might not even be that. Maybe they can just move on forward, get kill after kill, and secure game one. As the G's are dropped, and RSG will go one game up in this best of three.
Early rotations off the back of the power runes, maybe Chen rotating as well to...
What a slow death. This is what you've come to see always in kind of the clockwork into the Earthshaker matchups. It's never fun at all. And you were mentioning the puck with the haste rune. He's going to look to charge down bottom. This Fortune Soul's already making it go into the paint clear, but with the coil, it's going to prevent the Rolling Thunder. A great movement coming out from Avatar mode, looking to connect with Fortune Soul to slow down the pain goes game. In our top lane, MKS, he's stuck. Not enough mana for the Time Walkers. Play hard in combination with Enryu's able to get another big kill onto an RSG core.
All right, things are going much better for Neon this time around. I should have probably said the one place that the puck could make a kill happen because of that lack of damage was the bottom lane with the Slark. You know, you land that Dream Coil. Slark has the damage potential to start stacking things up.
Ice connects onto Play Hard. Double rotation from Silen and Xiaoyu. They're going to try and catch up to Enryu as well. I don't believe he's going to tick out, but it's going to be up to Exilian now to close.
Nothing to do with wherever the Doom is playing right now because it takes away so much of his just escape potential if he's just playing on 0 mana.
Avatar mode. They might not even... Alright, MK's going to drop it. Clips onto 2. Meanwhile, Silen's going to try and deal with the puck. They recognize they might not have the damage for the clockwork unless the Ancient Apparition Ice Blast connects. And, well, that's going to be off the mark. So now it's up to Xiaoyu with a Rolling Thunder. It's going to try and catch him out of the tree line. And thanks to MKS blocking off the escape, Xiaoyu can hit a quick U-turn and get the connection.
Clever little play from Seth there.
Along with the Falcon Blade as well. So we need to see the Slark getting active.
We do. I want to see him just get, like, even just if it's the Blade of Alacrity only.
Nice sidestep, Roger. This is out of the hook shot. Now it's forced Neon to dive a little bit deeper under the tower. So Xiaoyu, he tried to bounce off the fissure. Unfortunately, it soon expired. So a little bit of mis-execution coming up from RSG. And now this gives Neon an opportunity to turn it around as Fortune Soul leaps into the middle, finds a second kill. But Avatar mode, he's pursuing for more because they've got Sandy by to backstab the life of MKS. As Neon capitalize on the opportunity of missed abilities on RSG. Not going to be enough damage to bring Fortune Soul down. They're going to try and surround the Slark. They will be able to get one more leap away, but they get the clip of the Ice Blast. He's not going to be able to find any regen. Now Xiaoyu can close the distance as well. He's got multiple wards to bounce off, but he just makes it to the high ground. The damage, where is it? They need one more spell. And Xiaoyu with the shield crash jumping in. It's a big kill to the Slark, who was top of the net worth, but Neon, they're still nearby to try and catch us some stragglers. Roger to the left side tries to drop the Echo. He'll still end up dying, but the damage is there for them to turn it around onto Enryu. And now this means Exilium, he's got a free fight. No hesitation for the Batrider as he just charges into the middle. They can now move over to Avatar mode as well as MKS drops the Chronosphere without any hesitation. Recognizing there would be no answer to the Chrono, and MKS finds a big kill in itself.
Probably didn't need to drop it. I mean, he had 4 uses of the time dilation available. Puck had used literally every single spell, but and he didn't have mana either. But probably better to be safe than sorry, you know, especially considering it is this siege creep wave, so they wanted to immediately be able to convert on this into potentially another tower. Enryu's here, but no Doom for another 5 or so seconds. They will still get the tower at least, so that's a nice little bonus, plus play hard as well.
Always impressed on how RSG bring their cores to early game fight. Oh, it's a big stack for Silen, who they spied out as well. Xiaoyu with the Rolling Thunder into the Ice Blast combination. This will be enough to get the kill. Xiaoyu's already got the Axe Shot to work with as well. Oh no.
Xiaoyu's been my MVP so far this game. Like, even just in that last fight, every use of the Swashbuckle was perfect. Rolling Thunder at the perfect time. Once the Dream Coil had already been used, it was perfect. And he just realizes the limitations of his hero. That's why he's Grandmaster on it. It's just great to see one of these players just...
Onto the Faceless Void, they might be able to blow him up. Avatar mode, but the coil, that's enough to secure the kill, but can they get out with their own lives? They're gonna just completely avoid the clockwork. They recognize the high value target in the puck, and they can go back to play hard afterwards.
So this is what I was talking about in the draft, right? Like, this is exactly what I was talking about with...
Leading a little bit. Mid lane, coil out, avatar mode. The instant answer with the Aghanim shot from Xiaoyu is going to protect him. It is a Rolling Thunder now expended, so RSG will not have this in their toolkit. And now the backline, that's a great jump from Play Hard. Down to the Earthshaker. The Hand of God's going to buy a little bit of space for the Clockwork as well, and they'll even run into the Ancient Apparition. So both supports going down from RSG, and the Clockwork lives through it all.
All are healed, man. It's, yes, dies consistently without being able to pick up that BKB. Try and waste as much unreliable gold from him as possible. But they're just pinging it out. They're saying, hey, what's this Ancient Thunderhide doing walking over this way?
Trying to follow behind it. They're going to be able to scout out the positioning of Ser. Not much committed. An Ice Blast, which has got 60-second cooldown at level 1. Excellent, might see Avatar mode short. Yeah, he gets a jump. He needs to drag him towards Roger's location, but the stun lock gets a little bit too late. Great timing out of Avatar mode. He's going to jump in the river. The Madman lands the coil onto 2. He gets the kill. And now they got the fall from Enryu. A beautiful jump in. They'll still lose Avatar mode. But maybe Neon can turn this back around with 2 members gone out of the decks as Enryu runs into the Earthshaker. But where's the fall? Fortune Soul is nowhere nearby. So Zhao Yuki looked to charge in. He's got the Rolling Thunder to chain control and multiple wards to bounce back off, but Fortune Soul, okay, he's got the Scepter now. Maybe this might be able to catch him off guard to jump into the middle.
Not so confident in that. That'll be all too successful.
Neon, they're not too close to try and protect the Clockwork. I don't know if Chen wants to use the Hand of God this time as well to keep him alive, but Play Hard. He's taking through a lot of spells. Up to the high ground though, they get the Chrono into the Ice Blast. The Slark's in trouble and Xiaoyu just jumps inside the Chrono, no messing around. They're looking to take the Slark and now the puck out of the team fighters. Rogers in. The Acro Slam to hold Avatar mode into place, and our RSG can swarm towards the last remaining member of the Doom. The last sort of drag him into multiple members of RSG, as there will be no escape from Enryu as RSG only lose their carry in MKS. You have your Earthshaker thing. The Pango, position 3.
The Pango off lane.
Xiaoyu's got my heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's even blinking out just in time, being able to pop an initial smoke coming through. So
he's still no way. They get. He should still go down.
Roll up.
They're even going to commit the Doom, so won't have that opportunity. Meanwhile, to the top, MKS, he's also forced out a BKB, but the rest of Neon are trying to sweep towards the outpost. The hookshot's going to be able to lock the Earthshaker into place. Another Clockwork's trying to catch up to the face of the Void as well. They've got to be cautious, close to the objective, so Silon's going to be able to TP in. He's got to play the distance.
Of having someone like that Clockwork or a Beastmaster just for that little bit of extra vision. So that's exactly what MKS is going to do. He's going to make sure it puts himself onto the front lines. You've got Roger and Exilern backing him up on the left.
They see them. Look at the ward on the high ground. Enryu gets the jump. He should be able to deal with the first sniper. They're instantly going to try and turn it around to the Doom to make sure there's no ultimate. And now res the rest of the team.
Nice blink.
They're late to the party. Let's Play Hard, stuck in the tree line, but Avatar mode with a follow-up. Coil onto 3, but he's still caught in the tree line. The Aeont is going to protect him for the moment, but it will do nothing against the Chronosphere. But the damage, it's lacking without the Ice Blast and without the help of the Pangoli. They're going to be able to chase him down with all the ultimates on cooldown. Neon can capitalize as they'll get rid of the Pango. They're even going to eye up MKS as well. The extra movement coming out from the Aghanim Shard, helping out with his time.
On RSG, you've got BKB and Lincoln's queued up on the Faceless Void, on the Bat Rider. No BKB on the Pango, but Lincoln's for him too.
Echoes off the mark from Roger, but Enryu, he's going to make sure he does not miss. The Doom leashing the Void together, and now with the backline as Avatar mode finds an angle to drop the coil. As Fortune Soul will not have a care in the world, it can easily disengage.
Big miss on that Echo Slam as well.
Oh, maybe just baiting. They'll find the lasso. They kept the Rolling Thunder at the last second as well. They're going to push him back under the tier 4 towers. Some nice spell casting from RSG to at least get the kill onto Enryu. Round. Neon coming to the backside of this top lane. They're not going to see anyone for the moment, and the Rocket Flare is going to be off the mark as well.
They need all the boys.
Let's see if they can kill him off. Chrono into the Ice Blast. The damage, it should be enough. As Neon, do they still want to take the fight? No more the Chrono's on cooldown, but towards the right side with the lasso. Excellent has been able to catch up, play hard with Xiao Yu nearby. They'll get rid of the clockwork, and this means that Neon, they have no task to be able to turn this one back around without the members. They've just got to look to get out. Jumps in straight towards the Batrider. They go with the lasso, not option for Silen. He's going to be in some trouble. They'll turn to deal with the Faceless Void instead, but the BKBs are off. They've been able to kite the Doom, and now RSG, they might be able to enter the fight. As soon as it expires, MKS gonna wind up the Chronosphere, finding two with the Fissure Chain control. The damage, it's not there at the moment to be able to deal with the puck, so maybe Fortune Soul can look to turn it around. It's gonna be all onto the Slark, but the damage, it's not there. Now that they can kite the Slark throughout the tree line, he's having some difficulties for the moment. Depth Shroud still to play with one more pounce, but the Echo's not there. They're gonna miss on Roger, but still Fortune Soul hiding in that little nook, and he'll make it out. Oh my, by the skin of his teeth, the Slark lives.
Oh, Avatar Mode's going in for more. You madman. He wants the supports, he's hungry.
And he might be able to get it.
Slark as well on
it back
MKS.
for the moment. Down to the south, Fortune Soul, unable to finish the kill into MKS. Avatar Mode's gonna move for more, gonna get a bash. And he bashes, yeah, bet they are. MKS, a second hit bash. And Avatar Mode should go down finally. He made him work for it. But in the end, they needed the buyback coming out of Exilern to be able to kill off the pop.
They had to spend a lot. Chronosphere.
See MKS? The long hook shot into Fortune Soul's FOP as well. They're going to be able to pop the link. It's with the time lock. MKS just gets down to the right side. Xiao Yu's going to look to make as much chaos as he possibly can throughout the middle. It splits up Fortune Soul. He's by himself, gets some distance, but the Depth Shroud is not enough. They get rid of the Slark. The damage over time from Exilern was enough to capitalize, and that was all off the back.
Be off on Exilern as well as
He's in. There we go. There's the Scepter Doom. They're going to force stuff him down further inside the base. They'll deal with the... Hang on, I don't know if you want to drag the Doom. Don't take him closer to his teammates. Look at all the control. This is giving a free fight over to Neon. A Slark is trying to get the damage out, but he's nowhere to be seen. Pounces to the left, and now MKS is back in the middle. A Chrono to shut down the line for the Doom. But they're going to be cautious though on RSG. They have committed a lot of ultimates at round 1. 25s as well, the Pangolier, getting the Rolling Thunder cooldown, so down to 50 seconds. And you have the Batrider with the sticky. Wait, what did he go for? Yeah, so the Flame Break applies to sticky.
Oh, right, look at this positioning from Roger.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
it is perfect, and the Fissure's even better! Roger is in with the combo, but they only killed off one, but the Doom, a vital component to the team fight is Neon. They're gonna get out. They can't stick around, but they won't have the opportunity as Xiao Yu chases down the Chem. That are 2 heroes gone without a buyback and maybe just game.
That's because he's going to put his body up there first. Who's going to be the one to walk on forward? Doesn't seem like anyone so far. Oof.
Oh, they get him. He's got the Aeon Disc. He should be okay, but they can just drop the Chronosphere afterwards. The hook on the backline is going to stop the counter initiation from Roger. Now Andrew's going to be in with the Doom, but he's on the wrong side of the fissure. They need the coil to hold the Void into place. They get the force up to the north, but it breaks the coil. And now Neon, they can look to pounce for more. This might be their opportunity for the guys to turn
great
around.
Combo.
They blow up Enryu. Fortune Soul is okay for the moment, but as soon as the BKB expires, Roger's in. An echo onto the Slark. And now Xiao Yu with the Hex as well, thanks to Xiao Bonbon. Will keep the puck locked into place as they've got the numbers advantage. RSG even losing MKS. They can look to stick around and claim more.
Came from, so they know the puck is around that sort of area, not farming off in the jungle, not pushing out lanes. Double damage. It's gonna, Avatar Mode's just gonna try and claim it quickly. Even
they drop the wall. They know exactly where they are, but Silen gets a jump. He's going to be forced to lasso the Chen instead, but now the Chronosphere from MKS onto the Doom, the Hand of God. I don't think it's going to be enough to keep Enryu alive. As RSG, they're too far ahead. Up to the north, A beautiful dodge of the Echo Slam, the phase shift coming out of the perfect timing from Avatar mode. So he was able to get out of harm's way, at least for the moment. But the sticky napalms are starting to stack up and back to Fortune Soul's location. The Ice Blast. And Donkin.
Wait out a few of these cooldowns, even if it's just the Ice Blast. It does so much to be able to contest into a
Lane
slot.
Jiayu with the roll up. Let's see if the chain control is going to be perfect. So the Ice Blast fault. They're going to knock him out of the Ice Blast.
Did he blink back into it?
No. Oh no, Enryu doesn't have to blink to re-enter down to the right side though. MKS trying to find the opening, but back to Enryu. The Doom, it's just not providing them anything because a perfect fissure location means the Slark has got no follow-up. It can finally pounce over the fissure, trying to stack up the essence, but RSG, they're just again kiting the Slark into oblivion. It does not matter what they do on Neon. The Slark can never have a free fight.
Not sure what that Shed tip is about. Poor Seth is just standing on the overwhelming blink.
Are under attack.
Plus everything else, but yeah,
Radiant
this is
structures are falling.
last lane being pushed in. Dream Coil available, but again, no Slark means no damage.
A hook shot to the back line. They got the Doom fall up as well, but Mimo inside the base. The Chrono onto the puck. MKS doesn't have the damage though. So the Chrono's going to be wasted, and now he's on the wrong side of the fissure. He's still got the Aegis to play with, and the damage is just not there. Avatar mode's going to try and deal with the supports instead. They're the targets they might be able to bring down. But the ultimates have expired. The Doom's on cooldown. The Chen's gone from the face of the earth. And the puck soon to join him 6 feet under as RSG will have to go through him one more time to close out this game. They might even be able to get the Slark instead. In and out they go. Back to the objectives. Soon to be Mega Creeps.
Clockwork just hooks in into his death, basically. Even just getting the before the cogs is even able to be dropped down, being able to get that stun through onto him. It's just been a fantastic performance again from Xiao Bonbon. They're gonna try, but
they blocked the hook shot. So the clock just has to run into the middle. They will kill Roger on the back line, but in the middle, that's where the damage is being dealt onto the Slark, who does not have a buyback. Avatar mode is trying to make as much space as possible for the puck, but the creeps are inside. RSG just turning towards the objectives. In fact, they want some kills as well to be able to celebrate this first series victory of the TI-11 regional qualifiers, as RSG will come out on top in 2-0 fashion.
I think it's a
Right. Trinkets.